Alright, welcome back to GL Platinum. We are very close to the World Cup. It is only a few days away and we all have World Cup fever. Josh included. This is his first World Cup that he's ever going to be involved in. He is excited.
The first one
I watched some 2016 Brazil.
This guy.
2016 Brazil.
2016 wasn't Brazil.
Oh,
Anyway.
2014 Brazil?
Hold on. Let me tell you what we're talking about. Okay, so what we're talking about today, we're talking corruption, everything new about the Qatar World Cup, the fans' experience, some of the sponsors, Australia's squad, who we think will win, and why Australia might just beat France and make the round of 16. Yes, Gaul, we're talking about that. Gaul thinks it's happening. Anyway, we're going to get right into it. 2016, Belly, where was that World Cup?
Wait, can I just say, was it 2014 at Brazil? Did I just get that mixed up with the Olympics? Yes. No. Yeah, surely, right?
You did. You did get it mixed up.
It was 2014 Brazil. I remember that one. I remember, let's see the ones I remember.
Where was 2018?
Germany, right?
No.
Russia.
Yeah.
Russia.
So, wait, just quickly, so we're not speaking over the top of each other. That was actually coming out recently that was corruption by FIFA. That it was given to Russia. Yeah. It was corruption by FIFA.
Well, it makes sense. Russia...
We'll get into Qatar and the corruption around Qatar.
Sorry,
there's a lot of corruption around Qatar.
So basically, we're all spewing, obviously, because we should be having this World Cup.
Exactly.
Not Qatar.
It
should be here. We should be going to the games.
Exactly.
I just wanted to watch Cristiano Ronaldo, Sui.
We're never going to see him play or Messi.
Oh, no.
It's a rot.
It's a rot.
It's an absolute
We've been robbed. To a country that's paying people to go watch the games.
Exactly. Alright, we're going to get into all of this because, but 2018, Russia, 2014, that was Brazil. We're going to get into all of this.
South Africa was before that, right? 2010 or 2008 or something.
2008 was South Africa. Where was?
No, 2010 was Africa, yeah.
Yeah, 2010.
Yeah.
See?
Stop saying Olympic years. You're throwing me off.
You're throwing me off.
It's hard.
It's not the leap year.
Yeah.
It's not my fault. I don't watch it that much. I just know.
Anyway, we're getting off topic. We're losing viewers. Guys, you got to stay all the way to the end of this video because this is going to be banging. We are talking about everything to do with the World Cup. We are way more excited in this podcast than in the NRL podcast that we did. Not because we're not excited about NRL, but purely because FIFA World Cup's heating up.
It's season. It's in the air. It comes every 4 years.
Exactly.
It's like the most soccer I watch because it's actually at watchable times.
I know.
Some of the games.
Anyway, we're going to talk corruption. Gaul, do you know about the corruption that has occurred with Qatar?
I know mostly corruption.
You're an expert on corruption?
I'm an expert on it.
Alright, let's just talk about a little bit of history of Qatar. Gaul, Qatar 80 years ago. Does it look like Qatar today?
No.
Qatar 80 years ago was a small fishing village in poverty. Then it found oil and natural gas, and boom! It exploded with wealth. So now Qatar is an incredibly wealthy country due to fossil fuels. Now, FIFA, an organisation known for its, honesty and,
fairness.
Really good at being fair and honest when it comes to dealings.
Where's the cap? I need to wear that one.
The president of FIFA resigned,
I
and
think the bidding was fair. Are you telling me that bidding was fair?
Only 22 people that voted for Qatar to be the holder for the World Cup were bribed. Only 22. That's not even that many.
That's not much.
Out of how many?
People to bribe?
I think 36 or something.
Not many at all.
Not many. So, very obviously, Qatar...
I still can't work out how you give it to Qatar, eh?
I know. It's a raw.
We have the stadiums built.
We have the stadiums here.
We have, 3 in Sydney they could play in?
Yeah. No.
We have,
At least...
how...
ANZ, Accor. You can play at Jubilee if you need to.
Yeah, you can play. But realistically, they're going to play at ANZ,
which is now Accor.
Accor Stadium, Bankwest, and Allianz.
Then that's just
they're going to play it in Suncorp.
Yeah.
And I think they might play it in the Gabba.
Yeah,
they would easily play one in the MC.
MCG.
MCG.
You could also.
They could also play in Sydney Cricket Ground, but they won't do that because
they'll play
Amy Park,
which that's Marvel Stadium now, isn't
it? Yeah. They would play.
I thought the Marvel Stadium is separate to Amy Park.
Yes, it's
separate.
It is. Yeah. What are you
on
about? Yeah, sorry. They could play it.
Hold on.
No, Marvel Stadium's...
Marvel Stadium,
AFL
when I went there, Marvel Stadium, yes, AFL Renegades, it was close to the water. I think Amy Park's right, like, basically...
I'm trying to think of all the big stadiums we have, but, you know...
Perth
Optus Stadium.
Adelaide Oval.
Adelaide Oval.
Tasmania, I reckon you could even somehow fit a game somewhere there.
You could fit a game there.
Honestly, yeah.
We already had to say, we wouldn't have had to do anything. We had them all built.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. It's a rort. And
Accor would have, not Accor, Arlingham would have been a freshly built stadium to play in.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
Clean.
Rorted.
It was an absolute rort. But anyway.
And all the rules they have there at Qatar as well.
It's insane. We're going to get into that later.
Oh, okay.
100%. No, sorry. Not at all saying anything about that.
I've been stuffing up this.
No, you haven't at all. But I think it's just so interesting that, like, Qatar not only bribed, but they also... Here's some of the reasons why they shouldn't have had the World Cup. Number one, they had to change the time of the World Cup. Usually it's held in the summer, which is our winter. So usually we're freezing our butts off. But they had to change it to the winter, like the Northern Hemisphere's winter, because days get up to 45 degrees, which then screws around all the leagues. Premier League's taking a 6-week hiatus. The La Liga... Bundesliga.
It's so weird having one around this time, hey?
I know. Everything's getting screwed. They can't do anything. All the players are in camp, so none of the leagues can do anything. The president of the Bundesliga? Or someone high up in the Bundesliga had an absolute go at FIFA.
Yeah.
Had an absolute roar, because he was just PO'd, which understandably so. Here's another reason why they shouldn't have had the World Cup. I gotta think.
Huh?
I can't remember. I had one.
Injuries?
No, all the strict rules they have.
All the strict rules. Like, for a fan's experience, it's going to be really, really hard. And we're going to get into that.
And there's even the first... Is it the first ever open gay player, the Australian player?
Yeah. I don't know if he's in the squad. I have to check if he's in the squad. But, like...
You're not even allowed to date there.
Yeah, you're not even allowed to
date. Like what?
Yeah.
Anyone.
Yeah.
No, that's weird.
And
it's like, all arranged marriages. That's it.
And, like, yeah, it's pretty intense. But, you know, that's a bit about the corruption, because, like, FIFA was fully bribed. And then the world just went, yeah, okay. Sure.
It's the way the world works.
What can you do?
They should have changed it.
But who's going to change it?
Didn't they find out?
FIFA should have.
Didn't they find out in 2020?
But FIFA's corrupt.
Yeah, true.
Didn't everything get confirmed fully officially in 2020 by the time they built all the stadiums and everything?
I think so.
So it was a bit too late.
Well, by the time Qatar built the stadiums, no, they only finished building them last year.
Oh, well, isn't that they're pretty much done, and they already lost...
No, they weren't pretty much done. They started building in 2020.
Oh, really?
No, they started building 2017.
2017, did they?
Yeah.
Alright.
But a lot of them, like, came to fruition in 2020.
Yeah.
Cool, I want to get you to guess a number for me. How much do you reckon Russia spent on their World Cup? On building stadiums.
8 billion?
Not too far off. 15.
That's 15.
I'm pretty sure the number's 15.
15.
That's high compared to most other countries for what they spend. Usually it's between 4 and 12 billion. Take a guess how much Qatar spent.
40.
Higher.
50.
Higher.
100.
Higher. Double it and more.
Oh my god. 300 billion?
$220 billion.
220.
They didn't have a single stadium. They built cities. They built athlete villages. They built transport. They built parks.
I can't
infrastructure.
remember the death count. I remember it was
6,500.
6,500 migrant workers have been killed in the building of these stadiums, but Qatar only recognises 37 of them as deaths.
Yeah.
And only 3 of those they recognise as actual workplace injuries.
Jesus.
The rest, they don't even recognise, and the other 34, they say were just, they happened at work. Not workplace injuries.
Not work. They just happened at work.
Yeah. The other really interesting thing is every single stadium is built within a 50-kilometre radius of Doha, which means that the amount of people that are going to be coming into Doha is going to be insane. Think about what that does for pollution, what that does for congestion, what that does for traffic, what that does for infrastructure. They're all things to think about.
I don't think they'll sell out.
I don't think they'll sell out anything. But you know what else? The new president of FIFA is saying, oh, it's going to be amazing. Everyone's going to be like in such a close area. They're going to have this awesome atmosphere.
It doesn't work like that.
You know why? Because they don't have enough hotels to fit the people. They're flying people into the Saudi Arabia, into the UAE, into Bahrain, into all these surrounding countries so that they can actually house them.
Huh.
So people are flying in and out for games.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. It's like insane.
All over the place.
Like, for lack of a better word, it's a crap show.
Hey,
like,
facts.
it's insane what's going on. And, like, I get, I'm salty that Australia didn't get the World Cup. And I am very happy that a Middle Eastern country is getting the opportunity to have the World Game. To have the World Game. But I'm pissed off that it's through corruption and that it's going to be done badly for the World Game. And that all it is to further Qatar is an incredibly rich country. It's where the rich of the rich reside in the Middle East. I think that I would love to have seen a World Cup in a different Middle Eastern country that could afford it.
Dubai's in the Middle East, isn't it?
Yeah,
yeah.
But Dubai is another very rich.
At least they're tourist friendly.
Yeah, United of Arab Emirates
They're
host
tourist friendly.
the Cricket World Cup recent.
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
So they've hosted events like that before.
Yeah,
so far,
yeah.
so.
And I think it's an absolute rort.
Hey.
Or
for the team to get knocked down in the first round.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy, eh?
Yeah.
I don't think Qatar has ever been in a World Cup before
I don't think
this.
it has.
No.
And
That's why they want it there as well.
Yeah, and they're going to get knocked out.
And I'm going to be honest, I don't want anything to happen, but with the strict rules and having all those players there, so I can just see some things going wrong. Like, hopefully they don't go too south where we're losing people, but I have a feeling something bad's going to happen, man. Like, to some of the players and staff and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, with all the strict rules, which we're going to go through in a minute, I'm trying to find the article that, here we go, about everything that you need to know about the World Cup. But yeah, there's so many strict rules. And the other thing, you're building...
And security. How's
Security.
security going to be there? Like, are they allowed guns in there? Just allowed to walk around with guns and stuff like that?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, that's at least a good thing.
But the other thing is, like, building a city that quickly. You put something up, it's, like, gonna come down. And it can't be the best thing.
Like I said, with the I know I was getting Olympics mixed up earlier, but all the older Olympics buildings, like Athens in Greece and stuff, they wanted because you know how Athens, Greece had the Olympics in 2004.
Mm-hmm.
They're actually the infrastructure they built there is all like abandoned and it's all trash, and it's actually causing traffic and flooding problems in the city.
There you go.
So a lot of those places after the Olympics happen, they just cause more problems than good. But Sydney did well. Like, we still got Sydney Olympic Park that's used frequently, all that sort of stuff. The swimming centre.
The swimming centre already existed.
Yeah.
They just had a temporary, one of the temporary pool.
Is it weird
pool casinos, whatever they called,
Isn't it weird that the Olympics was on like 2 years before we were born, or 3 years before we were born?
Pretty much.
And we never got to see it, or like a couple years after. I know we would have been young, but I've seen the Olympics.
Hey, you could have seen. Hey, I've seen it.
Yeah.
Did you guys know that if you want to watch the World Cup, you have to pre-book your hotels? You can't book a hotel when you're in country. It's like you must pre-book before even arriving in country, and you have to have a card called a hire card. It's spelled HAYYA card, which is like basically like a travel visa. And you have to like register where you're staying and all this insane stuff.
All this boring stuff that Qatar do.
Yeah. So obviously drugs are prohibited in Qatar, but it can result in imprisonment, fines, and deportation, which is like
I got
insane.
deported from Qatar, not clickbait.
It's illegal to drink alcohol in any public place.
I'm sorry.
So what, at a pub? That's right. That's ridiculous.
Would you ever go to an alcohol-free pub?
No, you can't go to a game and have alcohol.
Oh, okay. So I was reading this today. Budweiser, which is not a beer we have in Australia, but Budweiser is the official alcohol partner for FIFA. And the only place you're allowed to drink is before or after a match in specific Budweiser tents. It's the only place you're allowed to drink. And the other thing that happened actually today, the day we're recording this, is Budweiser was told to move the tents away from certain things. I can't remember if it was stadiums or what it was exactly, but it was told to move the tents away from certain things and only be available between 6:30 and 1 a.m. 6:30 p.m. and 1 a.m.
Half the games aren't even played at that time.
Yeah.
So, God, think about this, right? You're a tradie.
No.
All the workers there that were living in that 45 degree plus weathers, they're working and they can't go after and have a nice cold beer after that.
Doing 12-hour days plus the rest.
Yeah.
Absolute raw.
They couldn't even have a cold beer after it, cool.
Right.
Would you be able to cope with that?
No, you wouldn't.
So the government has warned World Cup attendees to exercise caution while drinking, as a violation can result in up to 6 months of jail time. So what they're saying is, we're going to allow you to drink in this place, but you do anything stupid, we're putting you in jail, which I think is very...
You should at least just deport them.
Just send them back to Australia when they can have a beer.
Just send them back.
I think anyone, like, obviously there would be like a couple people, but do you think many people at all would even go to this Qatar for the World Cup from Australia?
I don't know. Like,
there's not anyone I know that's going.
One of my cousin's mates are going.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like,
okay.
People want to support the World Game. They think 5 billion people are going to tune into this thing, which is like
over half of the world
population. We just hit 8 billion today or yesterday.
You do?
Yeah.
So not 7 billion, no, 8 billion.
Also, sorry, there's military helicopters flying over our house.
Wait, is that?
Yeah.
It's a cool feature.
FBI, open up!
Get on the ground! So another interesting thing is, obviously, homosexuality remains prohibited in Qatar by law, but Qatari officials have publicly confirmed that there will be no restriction on booking or sharing accommodations, which includes unmarried friends or couples of the same sex. I think it's interesting that whilst they've confirmed that they're being inclusive and there's going to be no discrimination against anyone, they haven't confirmed that, like, if you're openly... I don't know what the right word is. I'm trying to use the right wording here, so I'm not saying things wrong.
I think we know what you're getting.
Yeah, if you're openly
gay.
Yeah.
If you're openly gay.
If you're openly gay, they're not gonna, like, they still could arrest you. And it's heavy prison sentences. And I think, like, that deters fans from going. That deters players from going. How do players know they're going to be safe? How do fans know they're going to be safe?
How's Speed going to get to the World Cup now?
Hey, how's he going to meet Ronaldo?
Yeah.
Sweet. Speaking of Speed, we're just going to dive a little bit off topic here, but still keeping on the World Cup. You see Speed and KSI made a bet?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Did you see that? So, KSI said if England win the World Cup, Speed has to get a tattoo of I love KSI on him. But if Portugal win the World Cup, which is Ronaldo's country.
And Speed's country, of course.
And Speed's country.
Of course.
Sweet. KSI's going to give him $100,000. Yeah. Yeah. So, it's very, very, very interesting.
What happens if when Australia wins?
I know.
Right, well, it's happening.
Yeah,
it's happening.
Exactly.
I do. Cool. Spoiler. I'm gonna have a bet. I'm gonna have a decent bet. I'm gonna have a decent bet later on in this video.
Right, we're gonna knock England out.
Oh, I'm telling you, we're getting.
Hey, they knock us out of cricket. We're gonna bite back.
Yeah. Damn right. Damn right.
We took it personally.
We did. So we've already. Oh, my meds. I need to snooze that. Well, I got to take meds at this time of night.
That's why the police were coming over there.
Yeah. Don't do drugs, kids. Do roids. I want to keep on Cricket World Cup just for a minute. So if you're just here for the Soccer World Cup, Football World Cup is what the real world is. But if you're just here for the Football World Cup, skip to the timestamp that's down below, and we'll have it sorted. But I want to talk quickly about the Cricket World Cup. Number one, Australia, we completely flopped. We already know this. England beat Pakistan. Ben Stokes came to victory. That was not good English. We got another military helicopter going over, so...
Is China invading? Like, what's going on, dude? There's been like 10 today. is this common?
It's because we're near the barracks.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say which ones, but we're near the barracks. Cricket World Cup, Glenn Maxwell broke his leg at a party.
Yeah. I heard this,
and apparently he wasn't intoxicated. Apparently him and the guy who was, its birthday, whoever's birthday, it was a 50th birthday party. Apparently the two of them were running. They both slipped. Glenn Maxwell breaks his leg, the other guy walks away unscathed. I reckon Glenn Maxwell might not have been intoxicated by alcohol, but I'm going to have a red hot take here. Say maybe he was on a bit of something else.
Oh, okay.
Oh God, look at the sniff.
We're getting a bit spicy here.
I think good old Glenn probably blew 0.00 the next day or so. But
if you were to test his urine,
I think he was definitely
as Juice WRLD said, I laughed when they asked, "Is my piss clean?"
Exactly. I think Glenn might have had a couple too many that night.
It's happened before when he left the ball first. He charged down the pitch and left the ball first ball in the BBL that game.
Another military helicopter. A lot of them today. Yeah.
We might not make it, boys.
Yeah. So I think that's interesting. The other interesting thing is Pakistan, one of their best bowlers, Afridi, was going in for a catch in the grand final. And he actually caught the catch, but he snapped his leg. I'm not sure if he broke it, just did a ligament or something. Came on to bowl again a bit later, and he could only bowl one ball, and he had to come off the field. And I genuinely reckon, had he have been able to bowl, Pakistan was still in that game.
Maybe.
Pakistan still could have made it. Apparently the scenes down there were absolutely wild. There were so many Pakistan fans. But I think it's just interesting that, Pakistan bowled incredibly well until Afridi was taken off. Anyway, we're kind of losing interest here because Cricket World Cup, no one really cares.
Yeah.
The Cricket World Cup.
I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it.
I was just salty once we were out.
Yeah. Anyway, let's move back to the Football World Cup. Gaul, I want to talk to you about who you think is going to win.
Who do I think is going to win? Right. Is that a question? Okay. Who
do you actually think Australia has a chance of winning? Because I think they do.
I build it up in my head, don't I build it up thinking, the team's Premier League standard. I think it is.
Okay, here's why I reckon some of the conditions favour Australia.
I know. The weather.
The weather.
For sure.
The weather for sure favours Australia. Any European team, I think, is going to find this World Cup incredibly hard.
You know what it's kind of like? Hot. It's like when you got to play North Queensland in the north.
Yeah.
Teams will struggle.
Definitely. Because the thing with Qatar is because it's a desert, it's dry heat. It's not tropical. So none of the tropics teams, all of the teams in like South America, they're going to struggle. Teams like Portugal, they're going to struggle because Portugal's a bit more humid. And any European teams, all going to struggle. I think.
Weather-wise, we should be the best. We should have chucked them in the NT for the whole time.
Exactly.
Winter.
Exactly.
Should be right.
Should have chucked them in the territory, but the lower end of the territory.
Playing on top of Uluru.
Yeah. And then
the job done.
Exactly. No, we wouldn't have them playing on top of Uluru, nearby Uluru.
No,
it's insensitive.
So you've definitely got them beating France.
Huh? Yeah.
I reckon they will.
I got France going out in the group stage.
France has a lot of injuries. They have quite a few injuries. My mum's getting the cat in.
Do you want? Is it time to bring out the bet?
Yeah. Sure.
I've got a bet goal.
What?
It's just between me and the soccer.
Okay.
And Australia. If Australia beat France, I will buy the Australia Soccer World jersey from Rebel, the $100+ one.
Damn.
I'll buy it. I don't know if I don't know if I'm going to count that as drawing as well.
When
if
do
they
Australia
draw.
versus France?
It's the final game, I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm. But that's the bet. It's on camera now, so I'll go and buy it if Australia win. If they draw, wait, who are they playing after? Is it Denmark after it? Or
I'm not sure. Gaul will be able to tell you.
Saturday, 26th of November, 9 p.m. We're
Oh,
watching that somewhere.
Go. Which one's after France?
I'm trying to find where we play.
That'll be...
Oh, it's going to be the first one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the first one at 2 a.m.
Rip.
Alright.
Is the next one we play Denmark or Tanzania?
Actually, it's 6 a.m. It's 6 a.m.
Boys, we're watching that one together.
Alright. Wednesday. Oh, it's
6
work
a.m.
day.
That's what I'm saying.
No, that's a TAFE day.
Oh, that's the TAFE day. Yeah, right.
Exactly.
23rd of November, that's next week.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
I actually might be able to watch that one. So I don't have to be at work until 9:20.
Sweet. You know why the other reason I think Australia is very well suited for this World Cup?
Why?
Because almost every single stadium is air conditioned, which means, what does air conditioning do to the air, Gaul?
It conditions it.
Thanks, man. It removes a lot of the moisture from the air.
I know.
Which Australia again will be used to being a very dry place. Mate, I think these conditions suit Australia.
I don't have them beating France.
You don't have them beating France?
I might be a
You
casual,
reckon?
but I know there's a curse, but...
You reckon that Mbappe's going to outclass us, mate?
Is he playing? Because I know they have heaps of
Mate.
injuries.
He's not injured, I don't
France.
Matt Leckie is just going to kick butt.
Isn't he the backup goalkeeper?
No.
No, that's the other guy.
He's
That-
the left
I
back.
know what I'm talking about.
Ryan's the good goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Mate,
Andrew
Ryan.
Lehman, isn't it? Lehman?
Redman.
Redman.
Oh, that's the meds again. Has it been half an hour? Oh no, I snoozed for 10 minutes. Oops. Yeah, Andrew Redmayne. I think we got a good squad,
Alright,
Bill.
you know what? Other than Australia, who do you think's going to win the World Cup?
My money's on England.
Money's on England?
Yeah.
Funny,
Really?
That's where my money is.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just like to say it's coming home.
Yeah.
But, you know,
I think
if
is
it comes
coming
here...
It's the
I
day.
don't know what I'm talking about, but I reckon... Oh, look, I want to say Portugal, Argentina, but I don't think they've got many people outside of Ronaldo and Messi. I don't see it.
Portugal do. I don't see Argentina
Yeah.
getting there, but Portugal's a shout.
Yeah, Portugal's not bad. What about Belgium? How's the Belgium side looking?
yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
I've got to tip them with a low defence team.
I feel like
Good
there's
in
no
attack.
favourite. Is there no like certain favourite?
Not really. If you want to say like German, yeah, like England are out of form.
That's why I don't think England will win.
Out of form all year,
I might be
but
a hater, but I don't think England
generally,
will win.
bad form's not necessarily means you're going to do bad in the World
True.
Cup.
Because the other
Southgate
thing,
always seems to do well in big tournaments.
yeah, he does.
Southgate.
Yeah,
manager.
manager.
Okay.
Like it's like he does crap in friendlies, but big tournaments come around and
Yeah.
England look like they never quite get there.
Do you reckon France
Yeah.
would go back to back? Not likely.
No. I got all the teams up. Let's just go through them and go, do we think they could make the top 4 or not? Qatar? No.
No. At first.
Oh, yeah. Ecuador?
Huh?
Ecuador?
No.
No. Senegal?
Yes.
Oh really?
Yeah. Is Mane injured at the moment?
Don't think so.
Okay.
But even then, they still there.
Yeah, they have a pretty gun side. I think
Decent,
Senegal
like,
potentially-
B-grade team, yeah.
Wait, is this just getting out of their division or
No,
all the way?
making top 4.
Maybe
Okay.
four. Potentially.
Yeah, potentially.
There's going to be a lot of
Yeah.
potential.
Yeah.
Because anything can happen.
Yeah. Netherlands?
Yeah, definitely.
Really?
Yeah. Netherlands.
Yeah.
Van Dijk went out.
Yeah, true.
Depay, Donny van de Beek, who's
Yeah.
actually not there. Memphis Depay, who's there?
True.
Trying to think of players.
Alright.
Anyway, play.
Keep going. England. Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
Definitely.
I think England's definitely a top 4 contender. I don't see England... Like, if England lose in their pool...
That's just embarrassing.
Yeah, it's embarrassing.
Like, that's 2014.
They haven't said
That's-
Bulls USA.
Yeah. Iran, I don't see him making top 4.
no.
USA, I don't see him making top 4.
Yeah.
Wales, I don't see making top 4. Argentina, no.
Argentina, yes.
Yeah.
I'll say yes.
You're going to say yes to
Yes,
Argentina?
Argentina. I
Well,
can say.
Messi alone
I-
suppose.
I don't know. Argentina, they can do it. They've done it before.
True.
2014.
Yeah.
Where they lost in the final.
Yeah. But Messi's pretty old, dude.
Germany.
So,
Wait, Germany? No.
Who
won in 2014?
Germany did.
You sure?
I'm
yeah,
sure.
it was Germany. Yeah. Because they went out in the group stage in 2018. Yeah. Germany.
Saudi Arabia, no. Mexico, no.
No. Nah, they're like a side full of.
Yeah.
No, they don't have a star. They don't
have anyone playing in any top leagues.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
I
even then, as a whole of a team.
I reckon they'll surprise people.
Yeah.
But like the pace of football that European leagues play is just on another level.
Yeah.
I reckon they'll go further than people think.
Like Sweden last year, or not Switzerland, was it? Switzerland?
Poland? Not really. France, I think if they don't fall to the World Cup curse, maybe, but I don't see France as the superpower they were.
World Cup curse will get them.
Yeah, but also like their league has been crap recently.
The players are all from out of leagues, basically. I mean, unless they're playing for PSG.
Yeah, exactly. Australia, I think definitely could make top 4.
I know. I got it. Yeah. A lot of people are saying we're gonna out of non-Australia thinks we're gonna run last in the group.
That's what they're saying. Yeah, I saw that.
Last in the group.
Yeah, everyone thinks we're gonna be last in the group.
Nah, I think we're gonna make.
Mate, Peru's a guy inside. Peru's hard to beat.
Peru's hard to beat. I mean, granted, we beat them on penalties, but we'll take that.
Right.
I feel like we'll come. In all seriousness, I think we'll
true.
come third. That's my prediction.
Third in the group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the group.
That's what we usually come. We usually come third.
That's my prediction.
Denmark and Tunisia, I don't know either of them.
Denmark will go alright.
Yes.
But could they make top 4?
Yes.
Denmark. Really?
Yeah.
Who do they have?
Christian Eriksen.
True.
What's his name?
Yeah, I know that guy.
Centre back. These are Prem players. I can't think of anyone else.
Yeah.
There are others. I need my ultimate team in front of me.
Yeah.
Spain. PlayStation. We could have a look at the teams.
I know. Spain potentially. Like.
Yeah.
They're always in it.
They're always in it.
They're always.
But they don't have like any like super.
Yeah.
When I'm saying superstars.
Yeah.
They've got like star players. They don't know.
Was Iniesta from Spain?
Yeah. At the moment, I'm trying to think who would be a great player for him.
Costa Rica, maybe. I don't see Costa Rica making it out of their group. They have a hard group: Spain, Costa Rica, Germany, Japan.
Is Dani Alves Brazilian?
You have to ask Gol.
Dani Alves Brazilian?
Dani
Alves.
Alves, yeah.
Played for Barcelona back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Group E is the hardest. Spain, Costa Rica, Germany, Japan. I think that's a really hard group to make it out of, and I think Spain and Germany will make it out. I don't see Japan making it out, but Japan's decent.
Decent.
Yeah, Japan's decent. And Costa Rica, I think,
Japan have, what's his name? He doesn't play for us anymore.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Minamento.
Yeah.
Minamento.
Yeah. Belgium, I think they used to be incredible. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
KDB, Hazard's out of form.
Yeah.
Lukaku's
just Lukaku. He's not. Yeah.
He's not consistent, really.
Yeah.
He never has been his whole career.
Yeah.
There's good. Who's the bloke that used to play in the Chinese league? I can't remember.
I know who you're talking about.
Where he's at now.
Yeah.
I can't. Names can't come to mind.
Yeah.
But he's got a beard. He's left mid. He's got a beard.
Yeah.
And he's fast.
Canada, I don't see. Morocco, I don't see. Well, I think Morocco and Croatia will make it out of that group. Belgium, Canada, Morocco, Croatia.
Really?
Morocco and Croatia will make it out of the group.
I'll go Belgium and Croatia.
Fair. I think Morocco will surprise us. Anyway, we'll keep moving. Brazil, I think potentially. Brazil
potentially?
Yeah.
Brazil to win it. Nearly.
Huh?
Brazil to win it.
Yeah.
You can't get Brazil in soccer. That's one thing I know.
Like
Neymar, Neymar. Is he good?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
I know a couple of years ago he broke his back or something.
No.
In the World Cup.
No.
He stepped up. Well, not broke. Like really.
No, he probably just died.
No, he probably like felt the wind.
Oh, okay.
And then thought,
Did you see that though? He's back in one World Cup and he was out, like recently. I don't know if it was Russia or what. Anyway.
It wasn't Russia.
No. But anyway, and the last team that I think...
He was probably having it off for his sister's birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Last team I think that could make it is Portugal. The rest of the teams are a bit like Australia, not going to really make it.
Hey. No doubt.
Okay. Seriously though, Australia making it out of the round of 16. What do you actually think the odds are? Like genuinely not joking around.
I think it's 50-50.
I think it's 50-50 too.
I think like we nearly got out last World Cup.
Yeah, we nearly got out last World Cup. I think we have a stronger side.
I don't remember getting flogged. And you know what? I bet you France, they always do it. They'll play a weak team against us. They'll underestimate it. Yeah. And this time, we'll make them pay.
Yeah.
Like I said, if Australia win, that jersey, I'll wear it as soon as they win on the next podcast.
I don't see us losing to Tunisia. I think to lose to Tunisia would be an embarrassment.
I do.
Mum, what are you doing? Sorry there, everybody. We just had an interruption by my mum. Perks of having a home studio.
What were we doing here?
We're talking about Australia making it out of the round of 16.
Yeah, like I think France underestimating.
Yeah, I think France will underestimate us, and I think we have a strong side full of young talent. And I think there's a lot of names in the side that most people don't know. And I think that could either go really well our way or really badly.
I think this is a well-balanced squad.
I do agree.
Think it's like a good balance between people from last World Cup to newcomers coming in.
I agree.
I'm excited, man.
We have a lot of...
To be honest, that's what England haven't done, so they've really got to win this World Cup. They don't have any plans for the future.
Yeah.
Most of the players there, they won't be at the next World Cup.
Yeah.
We're set. We've got a good balance.
The other thing is, we have a lot of Ollie Roos playing, which is the team we took to the Olympics. And so, I can't remember how we did in the Olympics, but we did decent, I'm pretty sure. Decent. And so...
We qualified for the Olympics.
Yeah, we qualified for the Olympics. And Ollie Roos is under 23s, I believe.
Yeah.
So
you don't get paid for the Olympics.
But like, having Ollie Roos in means we've got young talent. And I'm telling you, Nathaniel Atkinson... He is a man to watch. He is an incredible football player, and he plays on a level that's above A-League. He is like waiting for a contract from overseas because he's just playing on that level. He's quicker, he's smarter, he's faster. But then you've also got the like...
young bloke?
Yeah. This is the young bloke we were talking about last week. Oh, I can't remember, but he's like 23 or something. No, he wouldn't even... He'd be like 21. He's around our age.
Are we taking that 17-year-old who's pulled insane numbers in the A-League last year?
I think so. We're taking a good squad. We're taking our best squad I think we've ever had.
I can't remember names, but...
Yeah.
I think this is our best squad.
Yeah. They all hating us about soccer.
This is our best squad since 2006.
And I think potentially better than 2006. And people would say not necessarily better than 2006 because you got the likes of, Harry Kewell, Tim Cahill, Mark Schwarzer, like all of these... big name players, John Aloisi, like all those big name players. But why are they big name players? Because they were the first team to qualify for the World Cup. Other than that, they didn't do anything. No offense.
Tim Cahill.
Tim Cahill's another story.
Tim Cahill carried us on his back for a couple of years. I knew every other World Cup after that. But
I never cared about soccer, but I always knew the only player I've always remembered for Australia, Tim Cahill. Shout out to my man.
He full used to carry us into World Cups.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch World Cup qualifiers?
Not really.
He used to carry us into them.
Yeah. But like, not crap talking Australia previously at all. Like 100% they did an awesome job. But I think this is the most capable squad we have ever had as a squad.
Well, hey, to be fair, for the longest time, this had been our hardest draw to qualify for a World
This has been our hardest
Normally, I say we got carried by Tim Cahill, but to be fair, we did play juniors, so he could do it.
Yeah, exactly.
We did play like teams like Honduras.
Yeah. And I think...
we played them every World Cup. I think we actually did play in the last 3 World Cup qualifiers in a row. I know we played them both in 2014 and 2018.
Yeah. And also...
I think we must have played them before as well.
All of our experienced players are playing in the big leagues. Matt Leckie's playing for Hertha Berlin.
Yeah.
Aaron Moy's playing for Brighton and Hove. Matt Ryan's playing for...
he moved back to... what's it called? La Liga. Raul Varela or whatever it is.
Tom Rogic moved from Celtic and he's now playing for your team, West Brom.
Oh, he is, isn't he? Yeah.
But he hasn't got a start.
Yeah.
But I know. But he's playing in the Championship. Like, all of our experienced players are playing in these really high level teams, and I think
I'm still disappointed that Aaron Moy went for money.
I know.
Was he Australian? He wasn't going to play.
Is he playing in China?
Yeah, he's in China.
Yeah, he's playing in China at the moment.
Left for the money.
What?
But that's also more experience. Like, you're playing in a different league.
Wait, is he playing for Australia this cup?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's playing with Oscar.
Who?
Chelsea's old gun player.
Oh, yeah.
Bloke who was the star from the 2014.
Yeah.
What was it? 2014 in Rio, along with Rodriguez.
You're talking the wrong person. I actually know a bit about Barca. I remember back in the day. I used to like Barcelona back in the day.
Damn. Okay.
I was at a stage where I watched a bit of soccer.
Okay, I'm going to get up the whole squad just quickly.
And then we'll cut it.
Yeah.
Probably.
So, Matt Ryan is playing for FC Copenhagen.
Yep.
Andrew Redmayne's playing for Sydney FC.
FC Copenhagen, that's a different team. I thought he went back to Real.
No.
No?
Danny Vukovic is playing for the Central Coast Mariners. Danny Vukovic, he's one of our backup keepers. He's a good keeper. All of our keepers are really good.
Shout out Matty Vukovic.
Danny Vukovic.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying my mate Matty Vukovic.
Yeah, shout out Vukovic.
Vuki.
Miloš Degenek, he's playing for Columbus Crew in the States. Aziz Bajic is playing in Scotland, which is not too bad. He's playing for Dundee United.
Yeah.
Joel King's playing for OB in Dan. Where's Dan? No one knows? Alright, cool. Nathaniel Atkinson is playing overseas.
Yeah.
He's playing for the Hearts in Scotland.
Hearts. You need to move somewhere else.
Fran Karasic, he's playing for Brescia in Italy.
Mm-hmm.
Harry Souttar's playing for Stoke City in England. Kai Rouse is playing for the Hearts in Scotland again. Bailey Wright's playing for Sunderland in England. Tommy Deng is playing for, I'm not going to be able to say that, but he's playing in Japan. Aaron Moy, it says Celtic in Scotland. Is he playing?
Oh, he might have moved. Yeah, he moved.
Yeah, he's playing for Celtic. Yeah.
He moved. He did.
Yeah.
Aaron Moy did move from China.
Jackson Irvine's playing in Germany. There you go. There's the part we were looking for last week.
Jackson Irvine's probably playing for the best team out of the lot.
Yeah. Arjun Hurasic is playing Hellas Verona in Italy. Keanu Bacchus is playing for St Mirren in Scotland. We've got a lot of players playing in the Scottish League. Same as Cameron Devlin, he's playing for the Hearts.
Surely someone
wouldn't the A-League be better than the Scotland League, surely?
No,
it's Scottish League. Scottish League's not. Scottish League's like, they go there to get scouted for the...
for the Prem.
But because it's like harder, once you go to an English championship, it's actually harder to move up.
Yeah.
Because then you're expected to take that team up.
Yeah.
And to move up, your whole team has to do well. So they go to the Scottish thinking, if we can knock off Rangers of someone here, we're a chance of getting into the Prem. But really, ideally, you want to go straight to the Prem. In an ideal world.
Yeah. A1 Mobile's playing for Spain. This is the concerning bit. Matt Leckie and Jamie McLaren, two of our forwards, who are really our our gun forwards, our experienced forwards. They're both playing for City, Melbourne City, in Australia in the A-League. But Martin Boyle, Scottish-born bloke, never lived a day of his life in Australia, but he plays for Australia.
What?
He is playing in Scotland at the moment. So, we have a decent side. Not as much A-League as I thought. A lot of the A-League players have actually moved on to much bigger leagues. And
that's good.
We have a lot of players playing in Europe, which again, we haven't had before.
This is why I prefer watching World Cup to A-League.
Yeah.
I wouldn't watch A-League, to be honest, that much.
Yeah, fair. I like the A-League. But, I don't know, I think Australia...
I prefer to watch people to react to the games.
I'd probably go World Cup then EPL.
Friday.
That's my
and it goes to the A-League to chant.
Damn right I do.
What about you,
That's the problem with the A-League.
What were you going to say?
I see on TikTok all the E-League fans talking about it. But then I'm there like, react to the game. Don't chant all game.
Yeah.
Do anything.
You see Sydney FC almost broke a bridge?
Yeah. All game.
All
game.
Yeah, not gonna lie, it was okay, but we didn't even get to watch the game.
No, we didn't. They don't watch the game.
I was like yelling out stuff about the game, and then people would like stand for half a second looking like, oh, boo, and then they just get back to chanting. And you're like, they're not watching the game.
Yeah, because we're there for the entertainment of the rest of the stadium when the game isn't good. The rest of the stadium, you can be watching the game. We are there to create the atmosphere.
Yeah, you keep telling yourself that.
I will.
Alright,
I will go.
Next time I'm going to an A-League, I'm watching the game.
Alright, you do
Same.
that, buddy.
I'll sit there.
You do that. You go sit on your seat.
No. Listen, I'll go up to the Cove and tell him, shut up. You're losing by 3-0. You got to sit there like the rest of us do in any other sport. Sit there in misery. Have your bag there ready to go.
No, girl.
And then you crawl out the stadium and cry yourself to sleep.
You are there to support your team the entire way through.
Yeah, that's why you sit there in misery. No, that is the only way to support your team.
No,
you got to go through the hardships as well.
The way to support your team is to pump them up, to try and get the boys there, make sure they know that their crowd is behind them.
Alright, back to the
Something
World
about
Cup.
the A-League just makes me cringe. I'm going to say it there.
Fair.
Back to World Cup.
But the reason the A-League isn't as good is because it doesn't have the money. Money needs to be invested in it to make it good.
Because it's not interesting.
Goal wants to get back to the World Cup.
Like I said, World Cup, then
what else is
EPL,
there?
then I'd watch other stuff like the one that Barcelona's in, then the Germany one.
The league.
And then A-League's down the bottom. Okay.
Alright. Well, I think we got a good squad. I think we're going to make it out of the round of 16. I'm calling it now. My money's on the table for the round of 16. Goal's just
Playing with drills.
They were covering the mics so that you couldn't see the mics because we're cool like that.
Fair.
Goal, you want to sign us off?
You can sign us off.
Alright. Signing off for now.
Go Australia.
Pound it. Noggin. No, I'm kidding.
Go Australia.
Big ups to the boys. Big ups.
I believe in you. I believe in my country.
Oi.
Big ups.
If you win, I'm going to buy your jersey.
Alright.
Man's a plastic fan.
That's
It's
alright.
alright, we're all plastic fans.
I'll
here.
take it. I don't care.
Alright.
Big ups.
A fan's
to
a
the lads.
fan. A fan's a fan.
Oi. We need everyone behind the Australians. Get out and support your country. Big ups to the lads.
Big ups.